Hello everyone, my name is Anna. Anna, welcome back Health Fitness 1047. I wish you a nice day. Here is main news. Let's see then.
1. Terrifier 4 confirmed to be in the works as Damien Leone promises to finally reveal Art's origin. Writer-director Damien Leone announced on Instagram that Art the Clown will return in Terrifier 4, confirming that the character's killing spree continues. On his birthday, Leone shared that the script for the film is in progress and promises it will be an epic and satisfying conclusion to the Terrifier saga, much to the excitement of the franchise's dedicated fanbase. 2. Daisy Ridley's new Jedi Order Star Wars movie brings aboard Ocean's 12 writer George Nolfi since the last Star Wars movie in 2019. There has been a flurry of news about upcoming projects in the franchise. Notable developments include a new trilogy by Simon Kinberg, James Mangold's Dawn of the Jedi set 25,000 years before The Phantom Menace, and potential casting of Ryan Gosling in a secret project by Sean Levy. Additionally, Disney's new Jedi Order movie, featuring Daisy Ridley, has enlisted writer George Nolfi. This film, directed by Sharmeen Obaid-Chinoy, is set 15 years after the rise of Skywalker and will focus on Rey as she trains a new Jedi Order. Previously, the project lost screenwriter Stephen Knight, and an untitled Star Wars movie was removed from Disney's schedule. 3. Benny Safdie reteams with Oppenheimer director Christopher Nolan on The Odyssey. Christopher Nolan has added Benny Safdie to the cast of his adaptation of Homer's The Odyssey, following the recent announcement of Jon Bernthal's involvement. The film's ensemble now features a star-studded lineup, including Tom Holland, Zendaya, Matt Damon, Anne Hathaway, Robert Pattinson, Lupita Nyong'o, and Charlize Theron. While Holland and Damon are listed as leads, their specific roles in the retelling of the classic epic have not yet been revealed. 4. Eddie Murphy to play a retired super spy in original comedy movie Blue Falcon. Eddie Murphy's return to comedy in last year's Beverly Hills Cop, Axel F., showcased his enduring talent, prompting Sony to cast him in Blue Falcon, an original comedy by Chad St. John. In this film, Murphy will play a retired super spy who confronts an old rival while attempting to reconnect with his estranged son at a wedding. The premise offers a great opportunity for Murphy to showcase both his action and comedic skills. 5. Jake Gyllenhaal in talks to lead M. Night Shyamalan and Nicholas Sparks' supernatural romantic thriller. Jake Gyllenhaal is set to star in M. Night Shyamalan's upcoming film, which is described as an original supernatural romantic thriller. The project is co-created by Shyamalan and Nicholas Sparks, the author of The Notebook. The collaboration is likened to the partnership between Stanley Kubrick and Arthur C. Clarke on 2001. A Space Odyssey, indicating that while they are co-creators, they will be writing the story separately. 6. Michael B. Jordan battles Deep South vampires in Ryan Coogler horror Sinners. Watch the trailer. Ryan Coogler, known for his work on franchise films like Creed and Black Panther, is venturing into original territory with his new vampire horror movie, Sinners, starring Michael B. Jordan, who plays twin brothers. The film is set in the Deep South and features a battle against vampires, including characters played by Jack O'Connell and Haley Steinfeld. The film aims to intertwine themes of blues music, racial politics, and vampire mythology, showcasing Coogler's unique perspective as a filmmaker. 7. Caitlin Dever will enter the MonsterVerse in Godzilla x Kong sequel. Caitlin Dever, known for her role in Booksmart, will portray Abby Anderson in HBO's The Last of Us Season 2, facing various monsters. Additionally, she has secured a role in Legendary's MonsterVerse, specifically in the sequel to Godzilla x Kong, The New Empire, directed by Grant Sputor. This follows the unexpected announcement that Adam Wingard, the director of the previous films, will not return for the third installment, leading to Sputor taking over the project. 8. Barbarian director Zach Cregger set to make new Resident Evil reboot movie. Zach Cregger, known for his successful horror film, Barbarian, is set to write and direct a new movie based on the popular Resident Evil video game franchise. This project will serve as a reboot of the previous film series, which grossed $1.2 billion and starred Milla Jovovich. The film has generated significant interest in Hollywood, with major studios like Warner Brothers and Netflix competing for the rights. Details about the film's direction and cast are still under wraps. 9. The Empire Film Podcast number 652. Michelle Yeoh and Adrien Brody, Oscar winners and nominations. This week's episode of the Empire Film Podcast features two Oscar winners, Michelle Yeoh and Adrien Brody. Chris Hewitt interviews Yeoh about her new Star Trek film, Section 31, and the impact of her Best Actress Oscar for Everything Everywhere All at Once. John Nugent speaks with Brody about his role in The Brutalist and the LA fires. The episode also includes a discussion among Chris, Helen O'Hara, James Dyer, and Kelechi Ihenyalo on VFX touch-ups related to Alien, Romulus, as well as news on Oscar nominations and casting updates for Scream 7 and a project involving Dylan O'Brien. 10. Robert Eggers to write and direct Labyrinth sequel. At TriStar. Robert Eggers, known for his work in horror films like The Witch and Nosferatu, is set to write and direct a sequel to Jim Henson's 1986 dark fantasy film Labyrinth. This sequel, which is not a remake, will be co-written with Icelandic poet Sjón, who has collaborated with Eggers on previous projects. The sequel follows the original story of a teenage girl on a magical quest to rescue her baby brother. 11. Charlie XCX to produce and star in A24 movie. The moment Charlie XCX, a successful pop star, is transitioning from music to film by producing and starring in a new A24 movie titled *The Moment*. Based on her original idea, this project will be the first under her Studio 365 production banner and will be directed by Aiden Zamiri, who is also co-writing the film with Bertie Brandis. While plot details are currently under wraps, Charlie XCX's move into filmmaking follows a series of recent film projects she has booked. 12. Oscar nominations 2025, Emilia Perez leads nominees. Followed by The Brutalist and Wicked, Emilia Perez has emerged as the frontrunner in this year's awards season, leading with 13 nominations at the 2025 Academy Awards, including Best Picture and Best Director for Jacques Audiard. The film also features nominations for Leading Actress, Carla Sofia Gaskin, Supporting Actress, Zoe Saldana, and Adapted Screenplay, along with 2 original song nominations. Following closely are Wicked and The Brutalist, each with 10 nominations, although The Brutalist, a drama about American architecture, does not include musical elements. 13. David Leitch in talks to direct Ocean's 14, Brad Pitt and George Clooney expected to return in September. It was reported that Edward Berger might direct the long-awaited sequel Ocean's 14, but that speculation should have been taken with caution. A recent update reveals that Berger will not be directing the film. Instead, David Leitch, known for his work on John Wick and The Fall Guy, is in early talks to take the helm. This would mark the first Ocean's film not directed by Steven Soderbergh, with expectations that George Clooney, Brad Pitt, and the original heist crew will return. 14. Finn Wolfhard faces a masked killer in gory first trailer for directorial debut Hell of a Summer. Finn Wolfhard, known for his role in Stranger Things, is set to make his directorial debut with Hell of a Summer, a summer camp slasher film co-directed with Billy Brick. The film features classic horror elements like Ouija boards, masked killers, and plenty of gore, appealing to horror fans. The newly released trailer showcases typical teen antics, including partying and campfire conversations, alongside a mysterious character named Jason. Wolfhard and Brick drew inspiration from iconic horror films such as Night of the Living Dead, Scream, and Evil Dead 2, expressing their excitement about their filmmaking venture. 15. Jon Bernthal boards Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey. Jon Bernthal, known for his role as the Punisher, has joined the cast of Christopher Nolan's upcoming film, The Odyssey. Alongside stars like Tom Holland, Zendaya, and Robert Pattinson. The film, an adaptation of Homer's epic about Odysseus's journey home after the Trojan War, is set to begin shooting next month. With a budget exceeding $250 million and the use of new IMAX film technology, it promises to be a significant cinematic event. 16. Robert Eggers will follow Nosferatu with 13th-century set werewolf movie. Robert Eggers, known for his gothic filmmaking style in works like The Witch and The Lighthouse, is set to direct a new original film titled Werewolf, shifting from vampires to werewolves. The film, co-written with Icelandic poet Sjón, will be set in the 13th century and aims for historical authenticity. It is being produced by Focus Features and is scheduled for release on Christmas Day in 2026. Following the successful release of his recent film Nosferatu on the same date. 17. Drop trailer. Megan Fahey is terrorized by an airdrop attacker in high-concept Blumhouse horror filmmaker Christopher Landon, known for blending genres, returns to horror with his new film, Drop. The plot centers on a woman on a date who receives ominous airdrop messages urging her to kill her companion. The film, featuring Megan Fahey from The White Lotus, combines modern technology with a Hitchcockian tension, promising a thrilling experience. 18. Lee Isaac Chung to follow up Twisters with sci-fi family drama. The Traveler filmmaker Lee Isaac Chung has experienced a remarkable transformation in his career over the past few years, moving from struggling indie director to acclaimed filmmaker after the success of his film Minari, which garnered multiple Oscar nominations. Following his work on Star Wars series like The Mandalorian and Skeleton Crew, Chung is now set to adapt Joseph Eckert's sci-fi novel Traveler. The film is described as an intimate family drama that evolves into a vast science fiction odyssey. The screenplay was initially adapted by Austin Everett, who gained recognition with his early draft, and the current version is being developed by a writer from Terminator, Dark Fate, 19. Dylan O'Brien set to star opposite Rachel McAdams in Sam Raimi horror movie Send Help. Sam Raimi is set to direct and produce a new horror thriller titled Send Help for 20th Century Studios. Rachel McAdams, known for her role in Doctor Strange, will co-lead the film alongside Dylan O'Brien, recognized for his work in Teen Wolf. The movie is described as a survival horror thriller about two colleagues who must fight for survival on a deserted island after a plane crash. Likened to a mix of Misery and Cast Away, the project is generating excitement due to Raimi's involvement and the star power of its leads. 20. Ryan Gosling is in talks to lead new Star Wars movie from director Sean Levy. Ryan Gosling, known for his impressive roles in films like Barbie, Blade Runner 2049, and La La Land, is reportedly in talks to star in an upcoming Star Wars movie directed by Sean Levy. This project, which is currently shrouded in secrecy, could become a top priority for Disney and Lucasfilm if Gosling signs on.